Before anything else today, we need to have a conversation. So I have 3 different conditioners that I use, okay? And I alternate between them each wash. So when I ran out of the first one, it wasn't a big deal. Ran out of the second one, still wasn't panicking. But then I ran out of the third one. And I have been on a major procrastination mode recently. I don't know what it is. I cannot get anything done. The struggle is so real. I kept thinking to myself, need to order new conditioner, need to order new conditioner. And then just proceeded to not do that thing. And so instead I've been using my mom's conditioner. Look at this. Look at it. It feels like a cheap wig. I can't do anything with it. It feels gummy. And I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I do question whether I spend a little bit too much on my hair care products, and I think that this has taught me that no, I do not. So I'm just gonna throw this up and we're just gonna we're just not gonna look at it. Anyway, I just had to share that with you because I know that I've been a long-standing fan of my hair care products, but I feel like this, now I'm doubling down. Anyway, hi friends, it's me, Amy Rebecca, your internet bestie for all things personal development, intentional living and dream chasing. Today I have a Project Pan update for you guys, so I would like for all members of the Trash Appreciation Society to get on your little Trash Appreciation Society hats. I'd actually love to own one of those. We have reached the halfway mark, is that right? January, February, March, April, May, June. Yes, the halfway mark of my 2024 Project Pan challenge. I started out the year with 18 products. If things were going the way that we would hope they would be going, then at this point I would have used up 9, right? That has not been the case, but we persist. I do have some exciting updates for you, so let's just do it. Let's just do it. I've been chatting for too long. So allow me to pull up my handy dandy spreadsheet with all of my Project Pan information on it. How beautiful is this? I color coded the whole thing now. By the way, if you want to get this spreadsheet, I'll link it down below. It has the Project Pan tab. It also has a tab for running inventory for all your cosmetics, the yearly inventory with a breakdown of all the different categories. It has an instruction page with a little video, and then everything I've used up for each quarter. It's all in there. Anyway, back to Project Pan, and I've used quite a few products this month. Let's start with the Garnier Summer Body Tanning Lotion Moisturizer thing. I felt so confident that I would have used this up by now, and alas, it's not meant to be. It's still hanging on in there. However, I did go from 210 grams last month to 88 grams this month, which is a change of 120 grams, which is substantial. It's because it's getting hot. My pasty little legs are out and I really need to be tanned. So you're basically gone. Next, let's talk about the exfoliating scrub, the Ashton & Moore Peony and Rose Exfoliating Body Scrub. Do have a little bit of a confession to make with this one, because I can't find my Sharpie pens. I know this is an ongoing issue in my life. You guys recommended that I get a backup. I did. I had 2. I had one right here in my Project Pan drawer, which is a thing. I have a Project Pan drawer. What a life I do lead. Anyway, I had one in my Project Pan drawer and then I had one in my pencil case as a backup. They've both disappeared. I want to blame my dad. He's always looking for a Sharpie. That man is always looking to see if there's a Sharpie around. So I wasn't able to mark it off last month. And then I went and I got these cute, pretty pastel Sharpies. They don't work. I don't understand. Like, look. They wipe right off. Isn't the point of a Sharpie not that it's permanent? Is that not the whole selling point of a Sharpie? So 10 out of 10, don't recommend buying these. But there is some progress here, because last month I had 365 grams of this and now I'm down to 296 grams, which is a change of 69 grams. Which isn't huge, but again, at least we're moving in the right direction. Next, we're going to take a look at my little eyeshadow singles. Just the black and the brown one, because I haven't been using the grey one. I can definitely see some progress with this black eyeshadow, and so it should be, because I use it most days. What I like to use a matte black eyeshadow for is I'll put on my liquid eyeliner, and then I'll take a little bit of matte black eyeshadow on the teeniest, tiniest brush, this little Real Techniques one, and then I just use it to smudge out the line. I just love that smoky look, and it's also really great if you're like me and you don't have a particularly steady hand applying eyeliner. It can sometimes look a bit jaggedy. So this is a top tip, number 1, if you like a smoky eye. And it also means that I'm dipping into this every day. With the brown eyeshadow, I know there is progress here because I have been using this most days over the last month. However, I don't think it translates very well in the photos. I can see when I hold it at this angle that there's a lot less depth to it, so it might not look like the surface area is any different, but definitely there's a lot less product in here. It's just difficult to see with the photos. So making good progress with both of those, not so much with the grey one, because I don't think I've actually used that once this year. Might be time to declutter that. Now we're moving on to the Fern Cotton Calm body spray, and I am very pleased to announce that I used the whole thing up. Again, because I didn't have my Sharpie, I can't show you exactly how much I used up, but I know the line was right about the same place as where the sticker was there, so I used up about that much. We can take a little look at those exact numbers in my spreadsheet. So I had 28 grams at the end of May, and now I'm obviously down to 0, which is great. So another one bites the dust, and I was able to immediately move on to the Fern Cotton Sleep Body Mist, which is the third and final Fern Cotton body mist that I have. I think of all the scents, this one is probably my favourite. It's a lot lighter and a bit more floral. Notes of lavender and chamomile. Oh yeah, I like lavender. I know most people don't. It smells like a tea party to me. I love it. So I think I'll be getting through this pretty quickly because as well as using it on my sheets when I make my bed in the morning, I see myself using it on my body also. So we'll probably get through this one a lot quicker. Already I've started to make some progress with that because I started out with 121 grams and I'm already down to 112. That can't be true. That's not true. Is that true? Yeah, that was a lie. I don't know where I got 112 from. It's actually 119. So we can change that. So I've used up 2 grams in the last couple of weeks since I introduced this into the challenge. I have yet another success story for you. I know, who is she? Using up stuff all over the place. I finished using up all of my little fragrances from the Experimental Perfume Club Discovery gift set. I think at the end of last month I had 2 of them left. And I used them both up. I'll talk a little bit more about that in my upcoming Q2 empties video. Y'all, my empties basket is bursting. I've used up so much stuff in the last couple of months. But anyway, those perfumes are completely done, so that's another one we can check off the list. Next, we have the NYX blush in Pinched, and despite using this consistently pretty much every single day, it still feels like there is no progress here. Very frustrating. I love how at the start of the year, I, for some reason, had it in my mind that this was almost finished. Realistically, I'm not going to get this finished by the end of 2024. That is a dream that has sailed so far away, I can no longer see the boat. Next, we have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. And we do have a little bit more progress in this one. Again, I really don't feel confident that I'm going to be able to use this up by the end of the year. If I'm being very honest, I'm probably not going to be able to use it up by the end of next year. And wrapping up the makeup portion of the project pan, we have the Revolution Revolution Mega Bronzer in Cool. Again, I feel like I'm making really good progress with this. It's my day-to-day bronzer. I'm dipping into it all of the time, and oh, I just love to see that pan growing. This, I think I will be able to use within the next 6 months, if not a little bit earlier, maybe. And the last product that I have used this month is the Elegant Touch Nail Spray, that nail polish setting spray stuff. It's still not done, but let's take a look on the spreadsheet and see how the progress is coming. Right, so I had 57 grams at the end of last month, and now I'm down to 55, which is a change of 2 grams, which is not much. How many uses is left in here? 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Okay, so that's another 2 products used up in my Project Pan challenge, which brings my grand total to 5. Yeah, it's slow, but it's moving in the right direction. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember that you are enough just as you are, and I love you so much. I will see you next time. Bye!